Dancing first. Get ready? All right, I'm not sure if more people are going to join us or not. Shall we start? Okay, let's go ahead. How was your lunch? Enjoyed it? All right, great. As you can see right now, we're going to talk about some common obstacles stopping your website from making money. Actually, that's the other topic I wanted to choose for this session was top 10 mistakes that stop your website from making money. Then my goal is to go through some slides with you guys. Some of them might be super basic and some of them get more advanced or technical. Then stay with me, because I didn't know what's going to be the audience. Then I had no choice except going, basic, middle, and advanced, materials. Okay, who am I? My name is Ali Tavanayan. I am running a podcast under the branding Mr. E-commerce. I've been doing it, since 2001. And my specialty and my company is called TI Web Solutions. We do POS and e-commerce integration. And we have clients such as JWC, Salvation Army, to Jungle. Probably you know some of them. As well as the founder and organizer of Vancouver Joomla user group. Yay! Been doing a Vancouver Joomla user group since 2009. It is not super active. We are looking for speakers, sponsors, case studies. If you think you are interested to, join and become a speaker or help with the Vancouver Joomla user group, go to vanjoomla.net, join us and make sure you are a part of the Vancouver community. Okay, conversion. It's one of the hottest topics nowadays, on every website, because we are improving this website. We're doing all these activities on the sites, and the whole goal is to generate some revenue out of it 99% of the time. Or there is a goal behind it. We're going to reach the goal. Then the problem is, if it's not happening, how we have to fix it. Okay? We are going with different platforms like Joomla, Magento, WordPress, or a SaaS solution like Shopify, or a BigCommerce or whatever, which I call them tools. All of them are tools. None of them are, unique or really religiously better than the other one. Then all of them are tools. And what I'm talking about today could apply to any of the platforms, because we're going and we develop the site. We do SEO, we do PPC, we do Facebook advertisement, this Twitter feeds, and all of these investments goes through this sales funnel. We bring the traffic to the site, and if we don't convert, it's all wasted, right? But if we can have higher conversion rate, which means better ROI, finally better bids on your PPC ads, means faster, better growth. So obvious, right? We practice this, conversion, fixing mistakes for last 6 years. And the data I'm sharing with you is from the real customers, from the real statistic and a study we've done within last 5-6 years with different, partners. Meanwhile, we learned some lessons. Before I'm going through those how to fix mistakes and blunders, I'm going to talk about some lessons. How many here are developers? Okay, we have a few developers in the room. The first thing I want to talk about is car concept. This is one of the biggest things I'm seeing usually web developer does, because they go and just sell the car. You want a website? Here you go. This is your car. This is your website. And both developer and the owner of the site thinks, now I have a car. I can go from A to B. Now it's going to start generating money. Sorry, it's not going to happen. There are two missing components here. What are they? Any idea? First thing first, a car needs a driver. If I give you a car, the car not going to go anywhere by itself. Somebody has to drive this website. Somebody has to drive this car. Right? And even though you have a car, you have a driver, and you keep going, after a while, you're going to stop. You need to fill the gas. Then, this is the car terminology. You need to have a website which is up and running, is healthy. You need to have a driver who can drive and update this website, and you need to fill the gas and maintain it, right? Like SEO, blogging, social media, whatever. Because if you don't do it, it's going to break. It's going to stop. Who knows a car, a brand that you can buy and it's going to go forever without the gas or maintenance? You're going to have lots of friends here today. Second, lesson we learned. Customer likes to be able to have a chance to narrow down to what they want. Nowadays, you go anywhere, even a real shop, you have millions, or not maybe, hundreds of options. If you don't give them a chance to narrow down to what they want, that's going to be one of the issues that they cannot convert, they cannot find the want, right? Then give them a chance to create filters. There are many, many different kind of filters that you can apply to a website. This is just a lesson. Give them a chance to narrow down. One of the good options is filters. The other thing that we come up with is promoting the value proposition of your website everywhere. Whatever is the value proposition of your website, make sure people can understand it, they can see it all the time. Okay, for example, we have this same-day delivery, free shipping, fast and easy-friendly website value proposition on top of our website. And at some point, we decided, okay, it's on the top of the site. How about we move it next to the Add to the Cart button and see how it might affect our conversion? How many people think, just doing this, we're going to get a better conversion? Nobody? 2? This is the real number. We had 7.7% extra conversion rate and 12.6% average value on the shopping cart. Just by copying whatever is on the top next to the add to the cart. Because as soon as they want to add it to the cart, if they have absolutely any doubts, you're going to say, free shipping, remember, you can have some guarantee, you have return policy, whatever is your value proposition, make sure you remind them. Take the doubt out. Another thing that we saw is still some of the basic concept, is low quality photo. This is really a killer. I don't know why some people are still using low quality photos. Do you rather to buy this or this? They are exactly the same item, same position, same camera. Just a matter of lighting. Okay? Do you want to buy this, or you rather to get one of this? Then high quality photo sells by itself, right? It's not just a matter of the high quality photo. If you want to sell a cushion, make sure you do some composition. Give it the feeling, what comes with that product. Let the product sell by itself. And the last lesson learned I want to share with you today is surround yourself with experts. If you don't know how to do the photography, take a course on photography. If you don't know how to do PPC, you don't know how to do SEO, you don't know how to do proper content writing, surround yourself with experts. Okay, Now let's go to how to fix conversion rate killing blenders. Okay, I'm talking about some blenders. What are they? We need to define them. We need to find them first. The way we can find them, first of all, is to come up with some testing system. Testing system requires a testing culture. You have to bring the testing culture to your organization, to your company, to your team. Which means you have to create the test. You have to read the result of that test. You have to interpret that result to a new test and modify the site. And it's a loop ongoing forever. As I said, this car needs maintenance ongoing. You cannot just fix it once and expect it's going forever. Testing culture. One of the things that we're doing is a weekly meeting with everyone in the team. You might have an agile terminology in your team. You might have, on daily meeting or whatever. Decide and dedicate sometimes just for testing, at least once a week. And this is the time you have to bring everyone on board. When you do testing, you need your marketing guy, you need your UX guy, you need your front end, you need your back end, you need your customer service team. Make sure everyone's involved in this testing process. Define the business objectives. The problem is sometimes people going to start doing some testing, but they don't know what they have to test. Oh, you know what? Let's change the color of the button. Why? Let's have a different call to action. Why? What does it have to do with our business? How is it going to improve it? Then define what do you want by modifying and applying this test. Do you need more click-through? Do you need more sales? Do you need more average value on the cart? What is the actual business objective you want to improve? Define it, then based on that, go and design your test. It might be somehow hard for you to be able to do all the tests. As I said, surround yourself with experts. You might need to get some third-party testing platform. You might need to hire, another third-party company who can help with some testing. And that's not bad, because eventually, to be honest, nobody owns it all, but it's been shared. And you have some expert around it to help you with the gaps. Who's following me here? All right, good. Another thing is the bottom-up approach. Who knows what I'm talking about? Okay, let's imagine we have a website, all of us in the same team, we are the same company. We want to do some A and B testing on our website. What's going to be the first page we're going to start testing? Some answers. Product page, home page, construction page. Okay. Like a bottleneck, you mean? Okay. Definitely not the home page. That's a top-bottom approach. You want to start from the home page. Why? Figure out where is the bottleneck. Where is the issue? What was the business objective? Then go to the place you have to do it. Maybe you need to focus on the cart and checkout first. Because what's the point if your checkout page is already broken or there's something wrong with it? Now you bring all the traffic to the home page, they add into the cart, they go to the checkout, bam, bounce back. Then figure out where is the issue first, and then go bottom up. General observation, I'm going to pass on this to make sure we're going to get to everything on time. This is one of the ideas that we had at some point. I just want to tell you how you can do the testing, because we talked about the testing. On this website, at some point, we had this shipping calculation before they go to checkout. And we assumed, OK, if we give them a chance to know how much is the shipping and handling, which they're still charging it, then it might be better for a customer. Then they have less cart abandonment. At some point, we said, you know what? Let's take it out and see how it might affect our conversion rate. Give me some idea. By removing this and becoming this, what do you think might happen?
Go to the next stage because there's a smaller price of what they're seeing.
OK. Do you think it's a positive thing? Is it negative? Positive. OK. It depends on how you look at it, to be honest. All the answers are right? We tested in 4 different ways, in 4 different times. And yeah, it had its good impacts somehow. And it was surprising for us. Because what we found in a positive side was, yes, our conversion went with 1.6%. Wasn't that much. We had 7.4% extra revenue coming through. OK. And more people entered to the checkout funnel because there was nothing to stop them and freak them out. Oh, wow, there's a shipping and handling cost? No, I don't want it. But in negative side, we had more checkout bounce back because then those guys went to the next page and they bounced back. But there was a good side to it. Because we designed the page the way, before they see it, they have to give and enter the email address. Now we create the email list, and we could trace whoever bounced back or abandoned the checkout cart, and we can trace them, give them an offer, and bring them back. Then not all the testing has a negative side. You have to convert the negative to the positive for yourself. The way we did it, we're collecting the email address in this case. OK. I'm saying here, beware of experts. But on the other hand, I said, surround yourself with experts. The only reason is, not everything going to work out on your site. Half of it going to work, half of them not. There is no way to figure it out unless you test it. Numbers never lie. Then you have to test it. If it works, continue, make it better. If it didn't, go different strategy. So simple. One of the things which is happening nowadays, all of us knows, everyone has started using mobile devices. The usage of a mobile device is going up every day. People start putting away desktop computers. But the problem is, we in e-commerce environment are not focusing on conversion for mobile devices. As you can see, the revenue comes from mobile device almost equal to what comes from tablet, even though the tablet visits is 1/3 of the mobile devices. Why? Last week, I was in a Facebook conference, how to do proper Facebook advertisement, and the speaker was saying, oh, you know what, you do this, it did here, just ignore the mobile. Just put your advertisement for a desktop. Here you go. Why you are ignoring the mobiles? Even if you improve your website a little bit better than your competitor, you are ahead of them a lot of time. You just need to make sure you have proper mobile conversion. And that's where I'm starting with the first blender. We had this checkout on a mobile device. On the left, you can see when this customer came to us, they have this checkout with all these options. I couldn't believe it if somebody at that time told me, you know what, let's merge all these logos and put them in a checkout button, and it's going to give you better conversion. I would never, ever accept it. We didn't know it till we tested. When we tested, we had extra 47% click-through. Why? Because it's mobile. It was confusing. They're looking for a large button to click, just move forward. Next Blender. Not going directly to checkout. That was another thing that we tested, and we had this result coming out that if somebody's saying, okay, I want to check out and pay you money and go away, hello, they want to pay you money. Take the money and let them go. Why you take them to another page? Oh, you know what, you want to pay me money? Wait, let's do something else first, then I'll collect your money. Believe me, this is still happening. In 2016, I still have a client calling me saying, you know what? People cannot find out how they can add products to their shopping cart. How many designers in the room? Sorry, designers. When it comes to the add to the cart button, forget the harmony, forget the graphic design. If your button dissolves with the whole theme of the page, that's not good for add to cart button. Make sure your add to cart button is just shouting in the page. You're standing out like a sore thumb. Just changing the color, we have extra 5% click-through and add into the cart. But you might say, okay, how did you figure it out? How did you know it happening? How did you measure it? I'm introducing some tools while I'm talking today. One of the tools that we used was for behavior analysis. And the tools that we used were called Hotjar. I recommend all of you go and try Hotjar. You know, there's a free platform. You can get it. Who heard about Crazy Egg? Hotjar is a lot better than Crazy Egg. It does everything plus another 20 features.
You know the mouse flow?
Pardon me?
You know the mouse flow?
No, I haven't heard that one. Then we're using Hotjar a lot to do behavior analysis on the customers. Whenever we're doing testing, Hotjar record the whole user's behavior for us. Then we say, okay, give us all the video recording of the site and the users on their own computer, on their own home. Whoever watch more than 10 pages and spend more than 5 minutes on the site. But just watching over the shoulder and a recorded video on Hotjar, you're going to learn a lot. Next one. This is one of the lessons we learned. We shouldn't be product pusher. We learn when we have this product listing page, if in a product listing page you say, you know what, add to the cart, buy it now, we just kind of freaking out people then say, okay, you know what, look at this product. You want more details? Let me give you more information. Then you buy it if you like. But just taking out the add to cart and trying to be a product pusher to get more information, we had about 7% extra add to cart, conversion. Next one. You're going and paying a lot of money for SSL and security, firewalls here and there, but you don't give this message to the customer, oh, you know what, this is a secure site. You don't give them the feeling. Install none of them, just add this message on the site, this is the secure website. I bet you're going to get more conversion. This is a value proposition. As I said, you need to give those value proposition right in their face. If you already have SSL, if it's already secure, if you already have a firewall, remind them when they want to pay and they might have a doubt to enter their credit card number, remind them, this is a secure website. I'm not going to share your email with anyone. One of the other blunders happening is people go to Google, to Facebook, they see an advertisement, buy this product today, free shipping. How many times you saw such a kind of promotion, you clicked on it, you went to the site, and a few minutes later, you had the doubt, am I not supposed to have a free shipping? What happened to my free shipping promotion? Where's my promotion? It happened a lot to myself. You know, I entered to the system based on some promotion, and I feel like, you know what, that promotion is gone. Then I'm going back to the ad and click over again and start over to make sure you know this promotion coming with me. Then if you promise something, make sure just, remind them, yes, I know you are entitled for this. If you give them free shipping, just bring it up. Free shipping is still here. But just adding this message based on the advertisement from Facebook and Google Ad and PPCs, we got extra 15%, revenue per visit. We just remind them, yes, we are following what we promised. Small changes, big impact. Try not to have that two-step checkout process. I had another slide about it. Then make the checkout process as fast as possible. Yeah, free shipping, we talked about it. Let's pass to this one. Who has kind of rating on their website? Reviews, rating. Based on a statistic, there is a 35% chance, extra chance, that people buy from your site if you have reviews. Because they just need this publicity confirmation, this is a good product, you can trust it, it is good, I had it, no problem. And usually we put this information in the product details page. What we did, we tried and we took it from the internal page and we brought it to the product listing page, the rating. By just doing this, we had about 8.7% extra add to the cart. Because lots of people are not willing to go to every product details page to figure out what was the rate for this product. One level higher, we show them the rating. Then there's a high chance they're going to add it to the cart. How many people like photography here or have owned some kind of SLR camera? There you go. How many people are Canon guys? How many Nikons? Imagine you're walking to poor future shop, which was commission-based, and you look at the camera and say, you know what, I like this Canon. What do you think the salesperson would tell you?
You made an excellent choice.
Exactly. What would have say if you choose the Nikon?
Excellent choice.
Now, why the hell if somebody goes to the product page and choose something, you want to give them an extra destructive navigation? Oh, you know what? You might like something else. Do you want me to show you that one? See that? If somebody went to the product page and somehow narrowed down and end up to this product page, why do you want to distract them? Yeah, you might want to do some upsell. You might want to give them a related product. Make sure, but just taking out extra disruptive navigation out. Believe me, it worked. Try to have the add to cart button in the first fold. Don't put them, don't force them to scroll down. As we all of know, if you have to scroll down, you're losing them. How many people know what's the percentage of people using the search box on your site? Only one. You are a super user. Lots of us has no idea what's happening with the search box on a website. Hello? If you have a search box on your site, and within the last 30 days, there are 500 searches on a specific product name, what does it tell you? Exactly, better have that product. If you don't monitor your checkbooks, your search box, how do you want to figure it out? Look at Amazon. They have the largest ever search box on the top. That's it. Why do you want to hide your search box? You can learn a lot more from your search box than even behavior analysis. Then make sure your search box is up there. And that's the top 10 mistakes I wanted to share with you guys. But am I done? No. That's actually the next lesson. Underpromise, overdeliver. I told you 10, but I'm going to give you 15. One of the biggest problems with developer, you overpromise, underdeliver. I've been there. Why this slide moved around? Okay, that's actually supposed to be a part of this not destructive navigation, as I said, have some upselling related product. One of the good tools that we are using is LimeSpot. LimeSpot is a plugin that you can install in WordPress and Shopify, Volusion, BigCommerce, Joomla. It connects to the behavior of the user, it's connected to their Facebook, and is bring the data and bring up the related product and recommendation based on their needs, based on their behaviors. A few days ago, actually, I was demoing a LimeSpot for a client. And that was funny because last week, we've been in Orlando, and I forgot my sandal. I was looking for a sandal. As soon as I log into LimeSpot to show it to a client, boom, I have a list of sandals on my face. Hello, how the hell did you know that? Big data. Big data, right marketing, right collection. How many of you know what's the percentage of the people quitting your checkout box? Again, one super user. If you don't know what's the rate or the percentage of the people adding to the cart, going to the checkout, and they leave, how you want to make extra money from here? Come up with a system that you bring them back. Nowadays, there are lots of solutions for this cart abandonment. There are plugins you can install. As soon as the mouse going to the right, top left, or a top right, they can react. They know they are quitting. They're pressing the back button. They're going to close. Then you can come up with promotion right away as soon as the mouse going this way. Oh, wait. Do you want a promo code for 10% discount? Usually, if somebody goes and adds something to the cart and they leave your website, 35% of these people not going to come back to your website for next 4 weeks. Then if you don't hook them, if you don't bring them back, if you don't stop them from leaving your site, you lost them. I believe this is the biggest ever blender we have in our sites. How many times you went to the site, you like it, you add it to the cart, you go there, you type your credit card number, everything, charge me, send it to me. Error, I can't charge you. You go again, fill it up, all the form, again, charge me. Sorry, I can't charge you. We don't do proper exception handling or error message, on the website. Then come up with the solution, with the idea, with the structure. You can have a proper error message handling for your visitors. The worst thing is if they want to pay you and you don't collect the money. As a best role model, look at Amazon, how they doing it. Whenever I have doubt, I've studied the big guys like Amazon. Okay, let's go to some quick tips. Don't give up before you start, especially if it's on mobile. You need to do testing for at least a year. If you start doing A and B testing and you give up in 2 months, it's too early. Too early. Don't give up too early. You have to try A and B testing till you get your expectation from your site for at least a year. As I said, think bottom up. Find out what is the problem, where is the problem, find the bottleneck, and try to fix them first. Don't trust Google Analytics that much. Google Analytics is a top-down because it starts from the home page and goes down. You never can figure out where is the problem. Try to find better solutions. Just some hints here. I'm going to pass again to the testing. There is no way you can increase your conversion unless you test. And the testing doesn't matter if you don't measure it. Then you have to keep measured all this testing and compare them against each other to figure out which one works the best. That's conclude my presentation today. If you need any help with the conversion on your website, we can help you with conversion analytics, analysis on your website. And having said that, nowadays we are hiring PHP developer in Vancouver. If you know anyone who's a good PHP developer, we are looking for good developers. Thank you. Any question?
Just out of curiosity, at one point you made about having a plain add to cart button, and then you enhanced it to a more visible one.
Yep.
Have you ever tried, just out of curiosity, making it really obnoxious, like a flashing light or animated or anything?
What we learn, if it's too destructive, especially to eyes, that's got negative impact.
So there's a fine line of
Yeah.
just visible enough but don't
Based on what we learn, people have to be able to recognize it quickly. As soon as they want it, they have to know where it is. They shouldn't look for it.
I was going to say another thing I noticed, we've just actually been working on our shopping cart and trying to improve its workflow, was all of our buttons would have the same color and the same weight.
Right.
Come to a page that had forgot password or it would say continue, but then it would have to go back and they'd both be the same color. And watching somebody use that, they would just stop and stare at it for a second.
Yeah.
And just by making the next button we wanted them to click with a color and the other one gray, it got them flowing through the cart a whole lot easier.
Yeah. You can come up with some standard for yourself. For example, in Microsoft environment, where is usually the right button? If there is a yes and no, who knows where is? All the time in Microsoft environment, the correct button is on left. If you want to move forward, which is the correct button, is on left. And all the time, the wrong answer selected by default. That's your standard. Then you can come up with your standard, which means you're automatically programming your user's mind. They don't think. They know it's come automatically to them. Well, you know what? I want to go move forward. This is the one I have to click. Any more questions?
Based on your experience, do you think WooCommerce is a good software?
Do you think it's a right place to ask? It's a Joomla. I'm kidding. WooCommerce is the plugin for WordPress, which is the most common e-commerce for WordPress. It's almost the best solution in WordPress environment. Actually, over the lunch today, somebody asking me, okay, what's the best e-commerce platform for Joomla? I said, no. I was telling him, you know what? What is your business requirements? Because there is a reason VirtueMart made, then there's another one, then there's another one, then there's a WordPress, there's a Magento, there's Drupal, because each of them covered some gap in the market. There are different tools. Then if you know what's your business requirements, maybe WooCommerce is the best for you. Maybe Magento is the best for you. Maybe VirtueMart is the best for you. Then you need to know what do you need. Then you choose the right tools. You cannot do everything with a hammer. Sometimes you need a screwdriver. There was a question back?
Yes, are you familiar with any of the Joomla shopping cart systems that are compliant with Trust Commerce? Are you familiar with Trust Commerce?
No.
Payment processing?
No, not Trust Commerce. But you're asking about the compliances, right? Okay. Usually compliances comes with a plugin, whoever doing that payment gateway. Then you need to make sure that payment gateway is following the compliances.
And I think that payment gateway is not currently covered.
Then
Anybody with Joomla. So I hear VirtueMart, I hear these different ones, but I also hear that they're missing billions of dollars worth of business. So if you don't have that missing piece of the puzzle ready to plug into all of those, then you're really just fitting in. And that's not always the case with
exactly, that's not a requirement all the time. Some business says that's it. For example, we had Salvation Army as a customer, and we are offering them the Magento platform community version. And suddenly one of the requirements comes, it must be compliance. Hello, compliance got to cost you just $13,000 per year licensing fee. We want it. There you go. They got it.
Ahead of time, we save you a huge amount of time in consulting.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of headaches because they're not all.
Everything has a price to pay. You have to see if you have to pay it or not.
Right.
With the compliance, you mean that in the payment part, that usually the compliance is done by the payment provider, the company that's actually where the customer is paying.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is if you as a developer, you're out selling your Joomla services for something that it's not even compliant with, you could be halfway into a project and then find out, oh, wait a minute, this is what you need to be locked up with your commerce system. And then your system is out the window.
Yeah, that's the reason you need to know all the business requirement in advance.
Because I do know from one guy in the Netherlands, he is deploying Joomla in government places, and they're being audited once or twice a year. And whenever they find issues, he reports it to the Joomla project itself. So from that point of view, I kind of say that Joomla, I think, is pretty far compliant. I guess it also depends on which compliance rules you're checking it for. But I know from him that the customers where he works, they do the auditing, at least for the Dutch market. I don't know how it works for other countries, of course. But
Every country has its own regulation on compliances. Believe me, the Canadian and US compliances are different.
I was gonna say, we built a shopping cart ourselves and built it on Joomla, and we passed by the trust waves and the, PCI compliance. We
Yeah.
passed through all of that, but we don't store credit card information. The hosting company is where most of the compliance comes in, because
Yeah.
we want to see how that
Yeah.
host handles security.
Yeah, we have a clients, they have a US branch and Canadian branch. And then for the US part, they have to use Moneris US. For Canadian, they use Moneris Canada. They're total different companies, total different compliances, total different components. It's just sharing the same name, Moneris and Moneris, but they're two different things.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Can we get around that?
Um, pay, it's their business, decision. Usually, PayPal is not working for larger, suppliers or vendors or shops because it costs them a lot more. They want to use the same, gateway because they have 20, 30 stores using the same account. They want everything goes to the same account. Then there's no point for them to go to PayPal, but PayPal is another option. It usually works for smaller guys.
Right, we found with our corporation that the corporate credit cards that your employees may have to come out to your, to shop, they're blocked from PayPal. And so it'll be an immediate blockage if PayPal is triggered as, so you're almost immediately wiping out all the large corporations as being able to do purchasing. It's good as an option, but as the main thing.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the event and see you in the next 2 days.